Assalamu alaikum. How are you? I hope so. You all are doing great. Welcome back to another video. Welcome to another lecture of English in which we'll learn something new and something different. So, it's me, Hania. Today again we'll study something about English that we are learning tomorrow, similar to that. First of all, like, share, subscribe in my YouTube channel. Comment if you have any confusion into topics of English due to maths and science. So let's go to today's work, which we will learn today. Like whatever we'll learn today, let's go through that. Today we have a creative writing, that is procedural writing. That means we will do a procedural writing. We'll learn how to write a procedure. What is a procedure writing? What is a procedure? A set of instruction on how to make or do something. Whenever we make something like a recipe, so instructions are given to us. First, take a bowl in that. So your mother does the same thing. This is basically called a procedure, a recipe procedure. It's basically a procedure on food. So whenever we make anything, cook anything, and we do the crafting, then we tell about that and how we made it, or we tell to others that how we made that. That is a procedure. So in any instruction, any set of instruction in which we tell that how we make something or we do something. Okay. And if it's a dish, we will use the word if the dish, will do the word ingredients. And if it's a and that's some recipe, and if it's a craft, we will use the word material. Types of procedure writing: recipes, science experiments, game instructions. So it can be, as I tell you about recipe, then what does science experiments mean? Science experiments, like first take a beaker, then take a salt and then dissolve the salt into the water. After that, check whether observe that what is happening. This is basically a procedure writing. Then instructions: first take a ludo, okay, then take your hints, then have terms, and take the number that you have, that like that way. Then procedure includes, we'll go through what does a procedure includes, what does a procedure has. Recipes, DIY projects, anything that has a process, that is basically a procedure writing. If I will do a DIY craft, so whatever I will make a procedure on that. Any project, any recipe, anything that has a procedure. Setting your room, recipe, science experiments, games, scientific things, DIY projects, these all things have a procedure. Then I have writing a procedure has 4 parts. You must know that whenever you're writing a procedure, it has 4 parts. First part is title or topic. In title or topic, you will basically write how to make whatever you're making, how to cook, how to make the yummiest dish ever, like that type. These are the titles and topics. Then I will go through materials needed or ingredients. I'm telling you, if your material needs when you are doing any craft, any science experiment, or in that case you will need materials needed. Okay, ingredients are basically for food. Ingredients include like sugar, oil, salt, and bread. Okay, apples, fruits, vegetables, and these all things including fruits, and these all eating things including ingredients. Then we have method and steps. We have basically we are held with 5 steps. I will tell you the starters and you are gonna go through that. Like it has 5 methods or steps, but you can make them more till 6. Ending sentence, and in ending sentence we write a tip or warning. We write a tip that you can do that as well, that I didn't did, and a warning is that thing that I crossed that was not easy for me to do. I'm telling you so that you must be prepared in that. Okay, So this basically warning means. Points to remember or checklist. So whatever are the points to remember things you can check is you have to use simple present tense. Why you have to use simple present tense? You are not writing it to anyone. You will not write you have to do this. You will say first take a cup. You will not say first you first take a cup or first you take a cup, because you are not writing it to anyone. You are just expressing it. Okay, start each step with a sequence word or order it properly. Okay, what you have to do, you have to start each word with a sequence word. Like first of all you write firstly, next, then, after that, finally. Okay, these all are the sequence words. To order it properly, that means if you write like this, it would be properly ordered. You can't do first, then second, first, then next. No, you can't do like that. Okay, it's a sequence. Or use action words or bossy verbs. So in its place you can use the action words. Whether you use action words, that's also fine. And bossy verbs, as you know, you can use any type of verb, interesting verb. Write simple and easy steps that are good for you. Like in one time you can only write and, not more than one time. Okay, action words. So what type of action words you can use? Gather, mix, roll, spread, stack, cut, glue, staple, fold, move, take, cover, cook, bake, brush, add, lift, turn, twist, scoop, pull, push, scrub, brush, draw, grave. These are the action words that you can do. Now give attention on this one. It's so important. So these are the sequence words. Like you have to write how. First, the first order would be first, then next, then after that, then later, and then finally. First and second, you can't jumble it. First, second, and last can't be jumble. Otherwise, in between, then after that, later, you can have a jumble. But first, next, and finally would not be jumble. Okay, because these are somehow the starters and enders. So if you will jumble this one, your paragraph would be gonna be wrong. So it's a format. Stick to this format. First, next, then after that, later, and finally. Topics for DIY project: speaking and brainstorming. To how to make a paper cup or octopus, and how to make a paper flower. One by one, talk about the title, the topics and materials needed, ingredients, method, steps, endings, intensity, warning. So here I have given you 2 topics. Generally, you have not made them. You all listen to me very properly. What you can do, you can have a A4 size sheet. You can draw a cup octopus, you can make a cup octopus, then remember all the things, or side by side write the things that you used, and then write a basic procedure of that. Then if you choose how to make a paper flower, then what you have to do, you have to first take a size sheet, make a paper flower, side by side note instruments or things that you use it, and then write them as a procedure. So or you can simply only write it's your choice if you have ever made that or if you've known through that. Okay, clear? Am I clear about this? It's very easy how to make a paper cup octopus. So let me start. How to make a beautiful or a cute paper cup. Materials needed or ingredients. Materials needed: a A4 size sheet, a pencil, a glue stick, a scissor. Then method or steps. First, take a A4 size sheet and cut it like a cup shape. Next, make its 8 strips. Then make 2 big white round eyes and then make two small round eyes. Now paste them on the face of the octopus. Take a pencil and do the calligraphy. Finally, your octopus, a paper cup octopus is ready. Tip of warning, be careful by using scissors. So here you look how I managed. I tell you the whole procedure of how to make a paper cup. Okay, now if I give you how to make a paper flower, let me tell you how to make a beautiful paper flower. Materials needed: A4 size sheet, or you can say grass petals. Okay, then now, okay. For now, let's start all the paragraph. Okay. First of all, take a white paper sheet. You can say first of all take a A4 size sheet and cut it into a flower's shape. Next, take that grass petals and on the middle of that you have to fold the A4 size sheet that you made. Then inside that A4 size sheet you can put anything that you want. Like, you're not giving basically an exam, you're basically telling. And then if you want to end, we'll say finally my beautiful paper flower is made. And then a tip of warning, tip you will say it will look more better to use a yellow A4 size sheet or any sheet. Okay, now pen other procedure of making the octopus writing. So here I'm making up octopus writing. You can go through this. Have you ever checked your write up for spag? Spag basically means whenever you're writing anything, don't do the spelling mistakes. Go for the punctuation and grammar. Thank you. Don't forget to submit your write up till the evening. You have to do that, okay? So I hope so, guys. You all understand today's lecture. See you in the next lecture. Till that, take yourself. Allah Hafiz.